Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to HCS Pro Talk, your weekly Halo esports podcast. And guess what? We got some Halo esports to talk about today. It's exciting stuff. My name is, well, actually, let's just do this first. This is episode 135 for the week of July 12th, 2020. My name is Josh, aka JK Fire, and this week I'm joined by the man in the next golf shirt and HCS Pro Talk hat, Will, aka I am Mr. Mayhem. Will, how are you on this Sunday afternoon?
Doing fine, man. How are you?
I'm good.
Good, that's good.
I'm good. I've freshly showered.
Yeah.
You know, just feeling
feels nice.
So fresh and so clean, as the hip kids would say. I don't know. If you're tuning in live, welcome to the live show. Josh, it's good to see you as well. Yes, the show notes link is updated for this week's show. I can promise you on that one. And then, speaking of show notes, Will, do you want to know what's coming up on this week's episode?
What do you got?
We have some big community tournament announcements. We have the NAHL roster updates to go through. We have the Xbox Game Showcase for July has an official date. Halo 3 has an official release date for PC. And we also have a few topics including COVID-19, Halo 5 on PC, Halo Infinite, and finally, Ubisoft cleans house and provides a statement. That information pertaining to Ubisoft is in regards to the sexual harassment allegations and everything that's been going on as well. So we're going to talk about that later on in the show. But without further ado, Will, let's get into some competitive Halo news. The Halo European Nations Cup has been announced. This is by Europa Halo and Divine Mind. So, is Halo coming home? This is a reference to like soccer or football, right? No Euros football this year. Well, how about some European Halo action? Players play for the nation of their birth or country they call home. National rivalries comes to the fold again with countries such as England, Ireland, France, Germany, Italy, Netherlands, Scotland, Wales, Spain, Portugal, Belgium, Sweden, Finland, Switzerland, all expected to line out. It's a lot of countries. South Africa will be accepted due to previous cups in Europa Halo, but how is it going to be structured? There will be a round-robin group stage and a single elimination bracket to follow. Here are the rules. No Smurf accounts are allowed. Don't fucking do it. If a player uses an account different to the one registered, they will be disqualified immediately. So again, don't fucking do it. European region only with exception to a few cases. Message an admin for clarification. Admins reserve the right for common sense ruling and party identity checks if required. Countries with large signups can have 2 teams standard, but their strength will be split across the teams, not a higher tier team over a lower tier side. More teams may be allowed if there's an overwhelmingly big signup for that country. Using the HCS Team Arena game types and modes with some maps to be excluded, to be announced. Full rules to be linked here in advance within the week before event. And players must be on the Europa Halo Discord to play and assure their place. Link can be found in the description or pinned on Europa Halo Twitter page, linked in the Google Doc of the show notes of the show. And this will be taking place on the 26th of this month. Next up, GT Halo. They announced their next quarantine schoolyard event. So for those who may not have been paying attention, there was... Will, can you run us through...
1, 2, and 3. In
a different language, yes. So now there's our fourth one. The 4th edition has arrived. Register for the Halo 5 HCS Grassroots Quarantine Schoolyard with your duo to where you'll be matched with another duo to compete in the 4v4 tournament. Great opportunity to gain experience with people learning. On July 19th, 2020, that's next week, at 12 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Prizes include HCS Grassroots nameplates, lessons with HCS Pro players, GT Halo apparel, Xbox Game Pass Ultimate, and Microsoft Store online gift cards. You can check out the sign-up doc in the Google Doc of the show notes of the show.
Do you have to be from Canada, since it's Greater Toronto Halo, to play?
Oh, Canada! I don't think so.
Just open to anyone. It's just where they're located.
Yeah, I think it's open to everybody.
Okay. I was curious.
Yeah. Also, why not? Welcome to the live show. Speaking of which, thanks for shitting on us last night.
Yeah. That Sanctuary game.
That was sarcasm, by the way. I'm just kidding. It was fun.
What's up, Justin? How's it going?
We got fucking destroyed in that game. And then
It's open to everyone. Good to know.
There it is.
Good to know.
There it is. Also, what is up, Dave? Welcome back as well. What time is the Ubi show? That's a great question. And guess what? We'll have that later on in the show. I can promise you, though, it will not be taking place during this show. Okay? See what I did there? Or you can cheat, and you can look ahead in the Google Doc, the show notes of the show, and you can find out. But I put it in there. But it's not during the show. It's not during the show.
Well, it's 12 p.m. where we are, Josh. So what 11 a.m. I'm assuming Pacific time?
Correct. So it's 12 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time, which means it's 2 p.m. Central, which means our show will be done before that.
We've run a couple hours before.
I already know our show's going to end before that.
Okay, well then there you go, guys. You heard it here first. Not a long episode today.
But yes, Josh did not say Pacific Daylight Time at first. And yes, that is the pre-show, not the actual presentation, which starts at 12 to our time. So there you go. Moving on.
Yes.
Calgary Halo announces the final Microsoft Store event online. This is by Calgary Halo. Update. Okay, so this is in all caps. Okay. So you know what the fuck I'm going to do? Update July 25th, Canada-wide event, the final Microsoft Store event, 2v2 Halo 3 on PC, 2v2 Halo 5 on Xbox. More details soon. This event is online.
Sunday.
Where kid seats are sale just $5.
That's what I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's great.
Where you can see your favorites such as Gravedigger.
You must have watched that.
Oh, dude, it was on all the fucking time, dude. Come on. Are you kidding me? So there you go. That's that. Oh, my God. Josh says the actual show is going to have new announcements. Obviously. It's their E3 press conference, Josh. We know this. It's their E3 press conference with not being E3. That's right. That's what this is. That's exactly what this is. Why Not says that seemed accurate. Thank you. You're welcome. If it's in all caps, that's what it is. What it is. Okay. Next news story. Hydra Gaming announces a tournament. We already talked about this briefly, but we didn't have actual details. Now we have some details. So, this is by Hydra Gaming over at Twitter. We are proud to announce another 4v4 Halo Ladies tournament. The tournament starts on August 1st at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard, 12 p.m. Pacific Standard. Spread the word and drop a follow for more updates coming soon. So, there's that. It's on console. That is what we know. So, but we don't know if it's an MCC tournament or Halo 5. I think it's Halo 5. I'm not entirely certain, though. I think it's Halo 5, though. But we'll have more information later. And then finally, our last competitive Halo news story. We have HCS announces a new video series. This is by HCS. Introducing Halo Game Sense, a video series where we dive into the minds of Halo players to learn how they pull off insane plays. Check out our kickoff installment featuring HCS grassroots partner Ishi Vids, hosted by Shyway. The video is awesome. It's short, sweet, to the point, and check it out. Why Not says Halo 5. Thank you. Thank you very much. Dave says, did you guys see Devolver Digital's E3 show announcement yesterday? Super unique. Yeah. Dave, have you watched their past 3? It's always something special.
It is. I didn't see the announcement yet, but is it something?
Let's just say, so obviously it goes fucking bonkers,
well, yeah,
like usual. But what really blew me away, they had Shuhei Yoshida from Sony. Mm-hmm. They had Phil Spencer from Microsoft.
Really?
Yep. And they had Bennett Foddy from Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy, the game where like you swing the hammer, you try to get higher and higher. He was on there. Yeah. It's like, what the fuck? The people were just popping up out of fucking nowhere. Oh, and then they had the meme. Like, I'm really not spoiling anything. I'm not talking about any games that were actually announced. But the really funny one was one of the memes online is that, oh, my uncle works at Nintendo.
Oh yeah.
Right? So they had the uncle that works at Nintendo show up. It was really funny. It's really good. Highly recommend it. And then Dave says they also released a game that markets the games. They did. So on Steam right now, free to play is, I think it's called the Devolver. Oh my God. Devolver Game Land or something? No, that's not right. It's like if you went into an arcade.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or like a museum or something like that. But yeah, it has all the marketing for their Devolver Land Expo. Josh said it. So there you go. Devolver Land Expo.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's free to play.
And all it does is promote other games?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Alrighty then.
It's pretty sweet. Okay. Well, that's it for the competitive Halo news. Upcoming tournaments of the week presented by noobcombo.com. Check out noobcombo.com for all your Halo esports needs. Maddie, we're still fucking waiting, bro. Where's that merch at? I'm waiting.
You're going to keep waiting.
I want to throw money at him. That's what I want to do. I want to take money and I want to throw it at Maddie. So Maddie, why are you letting me do this? You're not letting me take money and throw it at your face. I want to throw it at your face. NAHL North American Halo League Season 1 matches. Division 1 Week 4. Hang 'em High goes up against In Amber Clad. Charlie Foxtrot goes up against the Banished. Flawless Cowboy goes up against the Flood. And the Maw goes up against Foehammer. Division 2 Week 4 matches include Flawless Cowboy going up against the Flood, the Maw going up against Foehammer, Hang 'em High going up against Sin Amber Clad, and Charlie Foxtrot going up against the Banished. I still don't remember the name of that Bloodhound Gang song.
Okay.
I still don't.
Okay.
It's a really good song, and I highly recommend it. Though when I say Charlie Foxtrot, those who know about the Bloodhound Gang song will know what I'm talking about.
I have no idea.
But I forgot what it is. Yeah, Jordan, you know. Welcome back, Jordan, by the way. You know what I'm fucking talking about. Also, what's up, Shane? Good to see you, man. It is a great song, right? Oh, my God. It's a great song. Okay. July 12th, today, Sunday. Thank you. Thank you, Will, for putting me onto that. Halo Australia MCC Online Series Halo 2 Anniversary 2v2, the EU Halo 5 HCS 4v4, and the GT Halo versus Halo Columbia show match are happening today.
On Sunday.
Sunday. Where kids' seats are always free because these are taking place online and you can always just watch it at your own convenience and don't have to pay a fucking penny. On Tuesday, July 14th, we have the Wesenthal's Halo 2 Lockout SWAT 3v3. On Thursday, July 16th, we have the Big Sky Halo 3 Doubles Tournament. On Saturday, July 18th, we have the Blue Team Tournaments Halo 3 PC 1v1. That's right, Halo 3 PC, because the release date's been announced, and guess what? We were right.
I mean, it's at this point, it's not hard.
I know, but we're taking credit, all right? It was our decision. We're the ones that we contact them at 343 Industries. We're like, hey, motherfuckers, listen here. You're going to release this game when we predict that you will, because you guys make the decisions, because you guys are big boys and girls, and you can do that. And you don't need our permission. Like how I flipped it? I mean, you got permission from Microsoft. Moving on, the Griffball Tournaments, Halo Reach MCC tournament. What?
I don't know. You're just going off on tangents, spreading misinformation out there.
What do you mean misinformation?
We have no say.
I know. That's what I said.
Yeah.
I said they can make their own decisions, but it's probably Microsoft that really made the decision.
Sure.
Yeah. Sure. Griffball Tournaments, Halo Reach MCC tournaments taking place on Saturday, July 18th. And the MCC Pro Series Tournament number 4. The Pro Tournament number 4. The final Pro Tournament of Halo 2 Anniversary of the MCC Pro Series. Takes place on Saturday, July 18th. And then Sunday, July 19th, Halo Australia MCC Online Series H2A 2v2 and the GT Schoolyard Quarantine Quatra Halo 5 4v4 is taking place on that other Sunday.
There you go.
That's it for your upcoming tournaments of the week. Dave says, if it ain't announced by HCS Pro Talk, it ain't a legit date. Damn fucking straight. Jordan says, Josh is always lying. Why you always lying?
I knew it. The first...
Like, oh my God, stop fucking lying. Okay. That's all I got. Lying to me.
Oh
Will,
my God. Yeah.
What do we got next? Roster Mania!
Yes, it's Roster Mania, where we talk about rosters we find throughout the week and I butcher the names. So, we got a little info on status quo here. Looks like these were some tweets that came out. And Jimbo states, free agent for Halo Infinite in EU. Due to possible region restrictions, I've decided to back out from the status status quo squad. Flame Sword then said, more info to drop in the coming weeks on the team. But first, I want to wish Jim nothing but the best. If EU teams are looking for a player to build their team around, this is the guy and the first player anyone should be looking at. Solid player in and out of the game. So, unfortunately, Jimbo backed out of status quo. Again, we're kind of running into the region issue where EU players are going to continue to play with EU players. I kind of would have wished to seen him join an NA team just because he has that skill, right?
He does. He's probably, I'm going to just say arguably for the sake of argument, but arguably the best player in the EU region.
Well,
He's what? You have respectful.
Yep.
He's great too.
I have a feeling though, like Jimbo might not be the best overall, like skill-wise player, but knowledge-based. Like
Sure.
Like I feel like those guys without Jimbo, like they didn't have the right strategy, right? He's probably like the shot caller of the team. Like that's what I just see out of Jimbo. And he does have the skill to match the other players, but yeah, I think he's more of the like strategist. He can put plays together and hopefully, yeah, he gets on a good team going into Infinite. Moving on to the NAHL Season 1 roster update. So in Charlie, or let me rephrase. So Charlie Foxtrot, their Division 1 team now includes Thy Coffee, Sylvanic, Sasori, and Condor. Their Division 2 team is Fireboy, Voltshot, Dread Takedown, and Cal Sent Me. And then in their reserves is Snipe N21, Phantom, Adieu, and Eternal Alchemy. All right.
Nice.
Flawless Cowboy. In their Division 1 team is now made up of Simply Fear Me, Nightmare, Excavade, and Glitchy. Division 2 team is Capri Sun Body Wash. Great name.
I do love that name. It's a solid name.
Starkiller, which was Luke's last name before they changed it to Skywalker.
Whoa. Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay, we're holding on to that. I'm going to ask you that question after you're done reading rosters. My voice is cracked.
Their Division 2 team for Flawless Cowboy also includes Blind Rapa and Jotiv. The reserves are Memorize It, SG Felon, and Fresh MQN. I'm going to call them Fresh Mannequin because I think that'd be fun. Team Faux Hammer, Division 1 includes Aethropax, Bards, Siege, and Monsters. The Division 2 team is Niwat, Ravager, Its Complexity, and S64 Venom. The reserves are Adwalo, IG Vitals, Breezy, and Don't Want No Smoke.
Don't want no smoke.
Hang 'em High, Division 1 team includes 1-800-GET-FIVED, VU, Dream Flies, and LD50. Division 2 team is Sanzaru, Why Not Be Reckless? Why Not Be Reckless? Let me get that out. As Aztarek and Night Fury. The reserves include Harukai, Mob, Gunshi, Lobster, and Magikarp.
Corp, Magikarp.
In Amber Clad, Division 1 includes Financial, Costa Clan, Bastion, and Ripset. Division 2, Revelation, Flurry, Tremor, and Taze. And the reserves are Joy Slays, Vestal, U Lava, and Emperor Bands. Team The Banished, Division 1 is Yu-Gi-Oh! Tools, Jolly Josh, Strawley, and Brooks. Division 2, Blue Houses, Volunteer, Crusher, and Sinister. And the reserves include Big Daddy, Carnig, Hazak, and that guy Bobski. Team The Flood.
The Flood.
Division 1, Depths, Nikolai, Sweaty Rookie, and Reitzker. Division 2, Sushi, Heavy, Sushi, Heavy, Left Thumb, and Loganator Space. And then the reserves include Silver Haze, The Kid, and Labao. And then Team The Maw, last but not least here, Division 1 is Beastish, A Sunny Shadow, Will Mannion, and Yaddy. Division 2 is QX, Lad Critical, Kingbox, and Puzzles. And then the reserves include Omni, Recon Slayer, Pistols, Lad, and I got all the way down to the last player.
You did.
Atotic? I don't know. Yeah. Go check out the show notes for that one. And that does it for Roster Mania, Josh.
And then Dave says, does this include the morning announced about Hang 'em High? So, just an FYI, VU has gone inactive.
Oh.
On Hang 'em High.
Gotcha.
Yeah, there you go.
So he's going to be replaced by someone.
More than likely. Probably on that reserve team.
Yep. Or I bet they'd boost up a Division 2. Reserve would go to Division
They could.
2 then. That's what I'd do.
It's a smart idea.
And that's
you're a smart man, Will.
That's what Division 2 is for, right? That's your backups.
It's true.
It's
True statement.
Or you're in. Yeah.
True statement. Will, what do we got for the tournament and league recaps of the week?
All right. Tournament and league recaps of the week. So your NAHL Season 1 matches for Week 3. We just went over the rosters. Let's go over the results. Division 1, Week 3 here. Banish versus Foehammer. Foehammer took it 3-1. The Maw versus Flawless Cowboy. Flawless Cowboy 3-0'd. Amberclad versus Charlie Foxtrot. And Amberclad wins 3-0. And then the Flood versus Hang 'em High. The Flood wins 3-0. Kind of just some domination this week.
There was.
In Division 2, we had In Amberclad go up against Charlie Foxtrot. In Amberclad won by DQ. The Flood against Hang 'em High. This one was close. 3-2 going to the Flood. The Banish against Foehammer. Foehammer went up 3-0. And then the Maw versus Flawless Cowboy. Another close matchup this week. The Maw wins 3-2.
So a lot more close matches in Division 2.
Yep.
Versus D1. If that continues, I wonder if we'll see some shakeups for the next season.
You never know.
I'm hoping so. I want to see a lot closer games.
I need to look at the overall standings a little bit better myself. I need to dig in there. All right. Next up, we have the LFTG Halo 5 2v2. 5th through 8th, we had Team Twerk, which was Thin and Trossel. Lazy Bros, Mr. Geek and Duke Star Hockey. Team Entity, which was Sylvanic and Omnipresent. And then Team Aeroflex, which was Flex Edwin and Beelzebub. In 3rd through 4th, we had Undeniable, which was Sticka and Fireboy. And then Stray Kids, who must have taken 3rd because they got some money. Neo SN and No Pro Angel taking home $50. Second was Demon Mode, which was Jovian and Scariotic taking home $70. And then first place went to Pirates, Infest and Legend, $120 to them. Next up, SWAT Nation Summer Night Classic Halo 5 SWAT 2v2. What a name.
What grade? Is that an A?
Sure, I'll give it an A.
Perfect.
In 7th through 8th, we had Divinity and Infest, and then Divine Damsel and Mr. Soul Snipe. 5th through 6th, we had Generic and Super CC, then Madam Carnage and NSG Serial. In 4th place, we had Command Station and Bound. 3rd was Queen and Boobadooboo taking home $100. 2nd was Crandipus and Renegade taking home $150. And first went to Calypso and Envor taking home $250. Next up, MCC Pro Series Open Tournament number 4.
The final one.
The final one? Yes. Getting down to it here. So in the Open Tournament in 5th through 8th, we had EU Gang, which was Mista, Furish, Thomas, and Wolfus. String Lips, which was Belated Power. I'm going to go with Moldy Ghosty. Italic Ranger. And I don't know how to...
Rashiga?
Yeah. Next up, Team Birth Control, Clown Lee, Mr. Lulu, Just Improve, and Pandalicious. Team DXR, which was Sprawley, Neeler, Blakey, and Brett Bourne. 3rd through 4th, we had Hidden Goats, Snowman, Bunnies, Sayonara, and Obnoxious. We had Without Warning, The Nerd Rage, Twitch Eye, Cleanup, and Wise Winds taking home $100. Second was Antimatter, which was Carmea. Sir or Sire, Creepy Trash, and Stormy taking home 150. And first went to Minotaurs. This is Smoke You Dig, Wile E. Coyote, Razor Blades, and Titan taking home $250.
Awesome. And those are the 8 teams that we're going to see compete against the pro teams in the next week's tournament. Halo 2 anniversary.
It's cool that these, I would say, I'm just going to say lesser known players because they're not on the pro level, right?
Right.
Get a chance to compete in a tournament with them, but I just don't see them making a splash, unfortunately. You never know. Things can happen.
I agree, but yeah. Anything can happen, but I agree.
It's going to be tough. It's
shall
going to be a tough fight. Unless someone can like pull out fucking ultimate strats that no one's seen before and surprise a team.
The new splice.
Yeah, exactly.
For Halo 2 anniversary.
It's going to be tough.
Sweet. Well, thank you, Will, for going through those. I appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we got some topics. You know what? I can include this in the topics, too. Why the fuck not? So, Will, what would you rather have Luke called? Luke Starkiller or Luke Skywalker?
Oh, I see.
I had to bring that back. And then also, before you answer, Dave asked, was that the name of the protagonist in The Force Awakens? Starkiller. And it is. So in Star Wars Force Awakens, the video game?
Yes.
Yeah, the character you play is called Starkiller.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes. But yeah, that was I think that was the initial last name for Luke Skywalker. So that's what it was, and then they changed it. I like Skywalker better. Starkiller sounds badass, but then when you look at the character, he's a whiny kid that just wants to go see the world. So
is Anakin. It's like they just transitioned to both, you know? Both whiny little assholes.
Yep.
Yeah. And then Luke's just a whiny old man later on in the series.
So Disney is going to be discrediting the sequel series, by the way.
Why?
So I heard.
I liked them.
Yeah.
Wait, like the new ones?
Yeah.
7, 8, 9.
7, 8, 9.
Are you fucking kidding me?
So they're going to do like, now it's all speculation, but apparently they're going to be writing in like fucking, like there's a multiverse, like there's alternate timelines. And because
they're going the Marvel route.
A little bit, because a lot of people were upset on how Luke's character was treated, because that's not, like, he wasn't the person that should have become a hermit, right? Like, that just wasn't.
Sure. It was weird.
Yeah.
It was weird that he, like, gave up everything and ran away like a little bitch. And then.
But yes, it is a rumor, but it has been touched on by a lot of the I guess not Halo, Star Wars YouTubers.
Okay.
That it's something that could be happening.
So Dave says, just redo 8 and 9. Okay. And then what? Don't Spider-Man this shit.
Yeah.
And then Justin says, yeah, we don't count the sequel trilogy, only count Legends.
Yeah. They're going to say they might move it into a different, like, it's not going to be canon. 7, 8, and 9.
Okay. Just to get my opinion out of the way here. Will, you already know this. I think I've already said it on the show at one point in time. But I really liked episodes 7, 8, and 9 because to me, that was, I didn't grow up with Star Wars. Like, my parents didn't care about it. I didn't grow up with the prequel trilogy either.
So I'm going to relate this to Halo real quick.
Sure. 7, 8, and 9 are, to me, like what Halo 5 is to you.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what this is.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
yeah.
You have the purists who are like 1, 2, and 3 are what Halo should be.
Right.
When we get 4 and 5 and it's different, they're like, whoa.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's their addition.
Exactly.
Whoa.
So.
Not like, what the fuck is this? But, whoa.
There are aspects of those movies that I enjoy. It's like the story and the idea behind it was good, but the execution on telling the story failed. So I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it.
Okay, chat and Will, correct me if I'm wrong. What is, because Dave brings up a good point here. Also, Shot, welcome back. I'm sorry I didn't welcome you back earlier. And then also welcome back to Voodoo Man. Good to see you as well. The thing I want to ask is, so Dave says the original scripts look good before the director had to step away from 8. So my question is, was that director J.J. Abrams?
Yeah,
Okay, so he was supposed to be the director on 7, 8, and 9.
I believe so.
Okay, so he stepped away and Rian Johnson came in for 8.
Yep.
And then basically one of the big complaints, again, correct me if I'm wrong here, but one of the big complaints was when Halo, Jesus Christ.
We're doing it.
When I know, right? When episode 9 came out, it was a lot of the speculation and some of the detriment and whatnot was he was trying to undo everything that Rian Johnson did in 8 and make it the way he wanted it to be.
Yeah.
Okay. So with that in mind, I am going to be the person that says I did not care that much for 8. And a
lot of people didn't.
Right, but a lot of people do. Like, a lot of people do enjoy it. But Jordan being one of them, I think he said 8 was the best. So, in my opinion, maybe it would have been, I mean, overall, I like this new trilogy probably still above all the other ones. Even after watching them recently, right? Like, I still think that 7, 8, and 9 are my favorites out of all of them in terms of a trilogy. But maybe I'd like them even more if J.J. Abrams was able to do 8. And maybe if he was able to do really what he wanted to do, because I heard Disney was very restrictive on what they would allow him to do.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. I think if you look at 8 compared to the other, like, I was really hoping, after watching 8, I wish there would have been a couple creative differences taken, because you can compare 8 to 5, right? When Luke goes to Dagobah to learn from Yoda. Yoda could sense that Luke could be on the dark side or the light side because they know his father is Vader.
Yeah.
But Yoda's whole thing was just push the light side so that, so he could be a good person. Where in 8, as soon as Luke senses there's darkness in Rey, he's like, whoa, and backs up, Like, he doesn't.
2 woes?
Yeah.
Whoa!
it's just all like, whoa, what's going on here?
Hey, Halos 1 through 3 going to 4 and 5. Whoa!
Yep.
Luke Skywalker realizing that Rey could be bad. Whoa! Let me not touch this one. Voodoo sounds good, man. Looking forward to that tournament as well. Hope it goes really well. Dave says that lost its vision and 9 had to correct those missteps. 8 was good, but 8 was also empty in the story. What really happened? Jordan says 7 was just a rehash of old films, which personally I really liked. And then, because, this is not what Jordan's saying, this is what I'm saying, but I liked how 7 was a rehash of 4, right?
Kind of.
Yeah, because to me, it felt like it was my Star Wars. Yeah, it just felt like my Star Wars. I was fine with 7 being what felt like a semi-recreation of 4. And then 9 was trying to appeal to everyone that was crying. And see, my enjoyment of 9 was based off of that fucker just did not stop. It just went to plot beat to plot beat. And that can be a huge detriment too, because it didn't give you a time to just fucking relax and take something in.
I think the issue is 9 is a good standalone movie, but when you try to have, I think Justin, yeah, it didn't, the whole trilogy didn't overlap. It didn't have that overarching, each movie was its own thing.
Yes, and Justin says it honestly just doesn't feel like a trilogy. There's not an overlapping narrative. Each movie feels standalone. Just my opinion. I'm not going to lose sleep over it.
Yeah, exactly. I think if JJ would have had control of 8, we may have gotten more information that would have made them feel cohesive.
Yeah, maybe it would have been more fleshed out.
Yep.
Yeah. I can agree with that.
Yeah.
People who know me and how I like to watch movies, I like movies with a lot of action in it, obviously. I can sit down and watch a calm movie and whatnot, but I do like action films. I do. And 9 to me was that 100%. You had some really cool battles, some really cool set pieces, and I did think the kiss was fucking stupid. I thought that was really dumb between Rey and Ben. I thought it was really forced, for lack of a better term. Right. But no, I really enjoyed that. And then when you see Emperor Palpatine like really get most, if not all of his power back at that point. And I'm like, the reason why I like this trilogy a lot more than the other ones is the sense of scale. Because of the new technologies that they were able to bring to filmmaking and whatnot, and the use of CGI, and all that stuff, since it's gotten so much bigger, and people may disagree, but I would say better, the sense of scale in these films was crazy to me. Like, they're able to do so much more. And that fleet at the end of 9 looked massive. Like, you had all the rebel ships coming in as well. It just looked like an actual fucking Star War. That's what it looked like. And Palpatine shooting fucking lightning up in the sky, and it's all encompassing. And you're like, okay, this is awesome.
Sure, I don't disagree with you that the movie, like the effects, all that, like it's cool in the movie, but when you look at the overarching story between
it really wasn't
episode
there.
1 to 9, 7, 8, and 9 kind of just
they falter.
They falter, yeah.
I can agree with that for sure.
And George Lucas, the reason he gave up the Star Wars is because it was always about Anakin's story to him.
Sure.
It was about Anakin's, from beginning to end. He's in 1 to 9 or 1 to 6.
Right. He has presences. Flub aside, I'll give you that he was technically in 7, 8, 9 with like his presence.
Sure. Sure.
So,
and I think that was a lot of people's, like, someone redid the scene where, I believe it's in 9 where, if anyone's worried about Star Wars right now, in 9 when they're going after the last freaking, what was it? The holocron?
Yeah.
And he's standing after Rey like hits him, heals him, and then leaves him.
Yep.
Someone redid that scene, but instead of Han Solo coming back to talk to him, Anakin came and talked to him instead. And it felt so much more like, okay, this is. And then, like, with the whole, like, when Rey hears all the Jedi's voices at the end, like, if there would have been a presence, because, like, Palpatine said, like, I am all the Sith, and Rey said, I am all the Jedi. Like, if there would have been, like, Force ghosts there or something else, it could have, like, arced it better.
You were talking to me that, I think you told me at one point in time they were thinking about doing all the Force ghosts, like, behind her or something, like, in that arena.
Yeah.
Showing up.
Yep.
They talk about the Abrams cut, right? So the huge thing is about, like, the Snyder cut of Batman v Superman.
Yeah.
And that's what, or Justice League, or whatever the fuck it is. It might be Justice League. I think it's Justice League. But everybody's like, oh my fucking God, they're doing the fucking Snyder cut. It's coming to HBO Max. Holy fucking shit. I want to see this supposed Abrams cut of episode 9. Because this sounds way fucking cooler.
He had it, like, over 3 hours or something like that.
And I'd be fine with that.
Yeah.
Honestly, because it would probably give you those segments of, okay, we're going to relax for a minute. We're going to build things back up, and then you have your next major thing. Like, that's, yeah.
Yeah, and then another thing, too, that first scene where Kylo Ren is walking through that, like, the woods where all the fighting's going on.
Yeah, we don't know anything about that.
Nope. And so they have, like, the freaking book they came out with. That's actually, oh my God, Mustafar, which was Vader's castle, that same planet that he got cut up on.
No shit.
And that's where Vader's freaking place was. Like, that was his planet right there. And they didn't show any of that.
But he was there to get, Jordan says the
Wayfinder, which was a holocron. Should have been a holocron, yes.
Okay, but it's called the Wayfinder. Okay. Yeah. But yeah, that's what he was there for, right? He was to get the Wayfinder to then go to where Palpatine was.
Yep.
Okay.
And they didn't show any of the fighting that was going on. Like, there was a lot more filmed for that scene. And they cut it to make time.
Dave says, honestly, the holocron is overplayed. Many games are about the holocron. 8 and 9, I want both cuts. All right, see you later, Josh. Enjoy that pre-show. But yeah, I hope we more than likely will never get it. But
The Abrams cut?
Yeah. I don't think we ever will. I don't think this is going to be a Snyder cut HBO Max type deal, like where it comes to Disney Plus. I don't think this is going to be like a George Lucas. I'm going to edit a few scenes here and there and release them as special editions. I don't think it'd be like that. I don't think we'd ever get it. And I really want it. Like, this is the thing I really want. The fact that people are up in arms about a Snyder cut of Batman, of Justice League, I get it. There are fan people out there, and if they enjoy that, they want to enjoy it, that's perfectly fine. You, by all means, live it up. But for me, I just can't. Oh man. Justin says, Josh, I know you haven't, but if you need a show to watch, go through the Clone Wars TV series. Will and I had started watching that. As a matter of fact, we stopped. One episode. Okay, so I've watched like maybe 10 to 15 of the first season.
Maybe a few more, yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I need to watch all of that. But yeah, the problem is that Natana doesn't like it, and I don't have a lot of time otherwise. But that might just be my side show to watch because Billions is on hold right now because of COVID, and that's my one show right now that I watch every Sunday. But and then Justin says, I'm pumped for the Snyder Cut. I love the JLA, Justice League something.
Dave says, shout out to how Finn was shown Force sensitive in 7 and 8 and thrown away in 9. Yeah, like his whole story in 9, like.
And I didn't even know. Like, I didn't even know until.
Well, like
until you told me, I think.
Yeah. Well, that's what he was trying to tell her throughout the whole movie. Was like he thinks he's Force sensitive or something. But yeah, I mean, he wielded a lightsaber in 7.
Dave also says, shout out to how Finn had a lightsaber in all the 6 marketing, but nothing came from it.
Yeah.
Real quick, Jordan says, I can't even understand why we're getting the Snyder Cut. A movie that bad can't be fixed when the setup to the film was that bad. Justin says, I just finished Avatar: The Last Airbender again. Fuck, I love that show. It's a great fucking show. Justice League of America. Got it. Sorry, one of the names they go by. Got it. Okay, thank you. Dave says, it's because the people understand the difference to it. Lord of the Rings did the same thing. It was beloved. The Snyder Cut was the original version, which was marketed, so we all expected that, but got the bad cut. Okay. Can understand that. And then I guess with this Abrams cut, this was mentioned well after the movie had been released.
Yeah.
Okay. I still want that cut, though. I want that more than anything.
Yep. It was the whole... I feel like if they come out with the Abrams cut, they possibly... I don't know. Could they even save the sequels with the Abrams cut in 9? I don't think they do.
Like I said, I would love... Dave says it was mentioned by Abrams before the movie came out. Okay, I thought it was after the movie was in theaters, but before it came to like Blu-ray and DVD. That's what I thought, but clearly I'm probably wrong on that. People think he tweeted out after the first preview. Oh, okay, never mind. I'm way off. But no, I would love for them to be like, and again, I just don't see Disney doing this. I think it's a Disney problem. But if Disney came out and were like, I mean, shit, obviously DC's on no level compared to Marvel. Like, they're just not. But people really like this they could developers cut thing.
They could just be waiting until they need to make some money.
The next big box set comes out.
Maybe. Well, not even a box set. They might just be like, okay, we're in between Star Wars content right now. Let's release this cut so that people buy a freaking DVD again or whatever it may be.
Well, something tells me that they have to have an episode 7 Abrams cut too. Like, something tells me shit had to be cut from that movie. Maybe. So what if we got an Abrams cut trilogy of 7, 8, 9?
Possible.
But then again, they'd shit on Rian Johnson, and that ain't going to happen. So, but whatever. Should we move into the Halo topics that we have this week?
We went on a Star Wars tangent.
All started from a Starkiller versus Skywalker question. 7 was Abrams' cut. It set things up for 8. Okay, got it. And they said Disney won't do it. They're cowards and an insult to the movie. Okay, we're moving on. So our first actual topic of this week. Holy fuck. You're right, Will. We might go over. God damn. I'm sorry I even asked. COVID-19 and Halo Infinite LAN events. Moses quote tweeted the Call of Duty League's tweet in regards to them moving the champs online.
Yep.
And stated, I hate to be that guy, but don't be surprised if there aren't any Halo LAN events next year. This COVID situation isn't going to be resolved anytime soon. Hope for the best, but prepare for the worst. Tashi replied with, considerations around COVID for events is very real. Whatever happens, we are still totally committed to our long-term vision for Halo esports. So, Will and chat, my question to you guys is, do we think that Halo Infinite will have LAN events in the year 2021 is what I meant to put. So 1.
I'm just going to go with no.
Okay.
I don't think so.
Okay. I agree with you. I don't think it's going to be safe enough. And now I'm not trying to get overly into this. I'm just going to say that, yes, anything can happen any day of any year. There could just as easily tomorrow be another pandemic that starts as bad, if not worse, than COVID-19 is today. Okay? There very well can be. Anything can happen. In the terms of what we are talking about right now, the earliest they said at the very beginning of this, the earliest they said would be possible for a vaccine would be September. Now experts are thinking November. Okay? If that's the case, and this game comes out around November is what we're thinking. I don't know. Something tells me that, yeah, I don't know. I think not. I think it'd be on the safer side to have everything online. I mean, they're Microsoft, for fuck's sake. Granted, they've had a lot of Xbox party issues as of late. But no, I think that to be on the safer side of things, keeping things online. Let's see. Dave says, thanks, Trump, for murdering Halo LANs. Yeah. And then Justin says, maybe fall. So fall 2021. Okay. Dave says, only if COVID gets a cure. Agreed. Be safe enough or not, until we get the cure, people won't trust these events. I can agree with that. I mean, there are some stupid fucking people out there, but I agree with that. Jordan says, y'all lucky I was playing a league match during the Star Wars convo, or else we wouldn't have ever moved on. I'm glad we moved on. Dave says, March 2021 is when we should be expecting a cure. There you go.
I don't think, I know the word cure is being thrown around a lot. I think maybe just like the flu shot. It can help prevent it, but it's not going to cure it.
Well, that's what a vaccine would be for.
Right.
A vaccine is it's
not a cure, because
it's a preventative.
Yeah.
Right?
But it's not a cure. You can still, like, if you
Right.
get a flu shot, you can still get the flu if it's mutated, different strand, something. Oh, Josh is doing research.
No, I've honestly never knew this. Okay. The definition of a vaccine.
Mm-hmm.
A substance used to stimulate the production of antibodies and provide immunity against one or several diseases. So, if you get the vaccine, you should be immune to getting that disease. Because if you think about it, we have there are already so many vaccines out there. Right. You get when you're a child, or you get when you're older when you're able to take it.
Yeah.
And you never get that thing.
No, like, I think Dave kind of mentioned it there. Like a cure will kill it if you have it, but like the vaccine will prevent it.
Yes. So again, like a preventative.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you never had it, yes. Okay.
But yeah, right. But if you have it, vaccine won't help.
Right. I'm trying not to be an idiot here. Okay, because I don't want people to listen to this and be like, this motherfucker has no idea what the fuck he's talking about. I'm not saying I'm an expert.
Right.
Literally just looked up.
We're not experts.
Right. Just looked up the Google's definition of a vaccine. That's what I looked up. Because I genuinely wanted to know the actual definition of a vaccine.
Too bad there's a huge population who doesn't believe in vaccines. Yeah.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. Welcome living in America. Don't DMCA us, please. I've done like 3 or 4 song references today. George, oh God. Okay.
Oh,
okay.
well.
We don't need to get. Let's move on. Halo 5 PC
Yeah.
and what could have been, or what maybe will be. Let's talk about it. Trippy put out a tweet that says, played Halo 5 on PC for the first time last night, and it was literally LAN. I'm curious as to why we have not been playing that on PC until Infinite releases. Newest Halo 5 PC with no peer-to-peer is better than old Halo games with peer-to-peer. Halo 5 on PC is superior. Thoughts? Frosty replied with, Halo 5 Xbox to Halo 5 PC is one of the biggest jumps from console to PC. No other game has input lag that bad, and heavy aim obviously exists with Halo 5 LMAO. It's so sad that we played on Xbox for all 3 years. Snakebite replied, we tried getting everyone to switch back in 2017, and the only person who was about it was Contra. We tried showing people the way early, but what can you do? Stella replied with, this is what should have happened. No one wants to watch, let alone play these old-ass Halo games for money that aren't even on dedicated servers.
Thank you.
And then Royal 2 states, I tried telling everyone so long ago, but no one listens. Shake my head. I played it and was so mind-blown, I didn't want to go back on Xbox. So after the Halo 3 stream that came out, right?
Yep.
So after the Halo 3 stream that came out, that they showed off the new features and stuff for the release this week, Sketch put out a tweet and it states, community, we don't like Halo 5. Give us the classics on PC. Us, 343. Okay. Releases Reach, Halo CE, Halo 2 and PC, and announced date for Halo 3. Community, great, but when's Halo 5 coming to PC? Love y'all. Keep that fire burning.
Yeah.
So, here's my question. Okay? To you, the chat, everybody at home. With the Halo 2 Anniversary MCC Pro Series nearing its end, are you excited for the next leg with Halo 3 PC? Or would you rather a chance be taken with Halo 5 on PC? Obviously, it wouldn't be called the MCC Pro Series anymore. But what would you rather have? Right now, Halo 2 Anniversary is about to be done in the MCC Pro Series. This Pro Tournament that happens this week, that's it. It's the last one. They're going to Halo 3 after this. Would you want them to continue with Halo 3, or do you want Halo 5 PC given a chance? What do you want?
What do I want and what do I think is going to happen?
No, what do you want? I know we already know what's going to happen, but what do you want?
Dave says go back to H2. Hell no.
All right, let's ban Dave.
Yep. Sorry. We're taking away that sword and going to throw it just somewhere randomly in the chat.
Dave says, fuck 3, fuck 5. In other words, hell yeah, Halo 4's coming back,
there
baby.
We go. But no, 5. 5 on PC would be awesome. I watched some people play. It's buttery smooth.
Yeah.
The shots register.
Wait, what? Shots register?
Speaking of
in a
which,
Halo game?
I have not had so many blank shots before I switched. Like, I switched to my Elite Series 2.
Yeah.
And I feel like I'm getting more blank shots now than I did with my old Elite, my old controllers.
I feel it's an H5 problem.
Yeah.
Honestly, because I'm also playing on Elite 2, but even previous controllers, I was having issues. Now, it also could be that I'm just fucking trash.
Well, there's that. I'm pretty bad too.
No, but seriously though, it does feel like we were playing the past 2 nights, right?
Yeah.
Every now and again, and I'm not kidding because you're saying you felt it too. Every now and again, I would feel like I would get, like I was on them.
Yep.
But apparently not.
It's weird. Like some servers, or, well, whatever, some games.
Sure.
Like there's times where like I'm right on their head and it doesn't feel like it hits. But then there's other games where like I'm floating just a little bit above their head and it's like, poop, headshot. It's like, what the hell? Like I know like that. I should have missed that shot. He was sliding away, whatever it may have been. I should have missed that shot, but it got him.
Maybe maybe those servers are just fucking trash.
I don't know what my dead zone is.
I don't know either.
Is there supposed to be a good one to have?
I think if you set them at 0.
I think they are at 0
I forgot. Because I remember when Halo 5, Dave, if what you're getting at, I remember in when Halo 5 released, there was a huge talk about dead zones.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 0-0.
That's what I have. That's what I'm pretty sure I have. So,
yep. Justin would prefer Halo 5. Dave says, go back to Halo 2. Fuck Halo 3, fuck Halo 5. I'll take 4 over 3, is what Dave says. Dave says, officially, you've seen it and heard it here first, folks. Davey Wavy will take Halo 4 over Halo 3.
I mean, we already had our run with Halo 3.
But it wasn't on PC.
I don't care. I'm over it. A lot of the pros have already said, like, we're done with the old Halos. Like, they feel like it's run its course.
You're not wrong. Frankly, I would like to see Halo 5 come back, and this is coming from somebody who loves Halo 3. Halo 3 is my favorite Halo game, still, to this day. I hope Halo Infinite takes it over, in my mind, but Halo 3 has been my favorite Halo game of all time. And I complain about the shot registration in that game. In multiplayer specifically, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I complain all the time about it. But it's probably just rose tinted glasses. But every time I go back and play it, I'm like, it just brings me back. And I really enjoy it. But Halo 5,
I was going to say, from your point, it might be like, yeah, it's cool to go, like, you have that nostalgia when you play. But when you're competing in it in 2020 again, and it's like we've had Halo 3 a couple times already, and I feel like they kind of feel the same thing at first, right? Oh yeah, Halo 3, that's like we're awesome. Let's do it. And then they start competing in it, and they start realizing like
it's so fucking slow.
It's slow. It's methodical. It's not. It might be fun to play, you know, like, hey, let's everyone get on Halo 3 again, but when you're competing in it day after day, you know, relearning the strategies.
The skill ceiling is so much higher in 5.
Yeah.
At least that's what it feels like. And this is coming from somebody who has watched so much competitive Halo 3 and Halo 2. Okay. Let's calm down here. But in all seriousness, it feels as though, because I still to this day, and the game was being played competitively for 3 to over 3 years, I still don't think that the potential was maxed out with Halo 5 competitively.
Sure.
I still don't think it was. So I would love for them to go back, because the touting right now is that they're playing on PC. That's the big thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I know it's marketing material to be like, hey, we're releasing these games on PC. We're going to move the competitive to that well before Infinite releases. Obviously, that's the marketing material behind it. But Halo 5 would be special, man. It'd just be special. And then Dave says, I'm just sick of seeing 3. We went back after Reach flopped. We went back after H2A flopped. We went back when MCC got polished. Now we're going back because it's on PC. Just call MCC what it is. A glorified Halo 3 machine. And you know what, Dave? Running off that, based off what people have been saying, myself included, about how the flight played, it does feel like they spent a lot of their time on that. Because it plays remarkably well on PC. And there is something to be said, and we already know this, but there is something to be said that when you crank that FOV slider, the game does just feel faster.
Sure.
So take that as you will, but yeah. I'd love if Halo 5 came back. Especially before Infinite. Because, Will, we joke about it all the time, right? Halo 4 is not a competitive game. They're going to do a Halo 4 run before Infinite releases. They said all the games. So, because Extraction's in Halo 4. That was the main competitive mode.
Yep.
So, they could do Extraction. And you know what? I would love, and this is not good, okay? This is not great in a competitive sense, but I would love to see Ricochet in a competitive nature, because that's just, it was goofy. It worked surprisingly well.
Maybe we'll get Ninja to come back for Halo 4.
Oh my God. Right. But no, like that would be that, in my opinion, that'd be really cool. Dave jokes and says, can't wait for Halo 3 ODST HCS Firefight Champion. Here I come. There you go. Jesus Christ. But no, I would love to see Halo 5. You know what? This MCC Pro Series, maybe once that's complete, right? Because it's going to be done before Infinite releases. Maybe.
Why can't we have community run Halo 5 PC tournaments going on?
Maybe it'll start.
Because what the
That's
thing
a
with
great
it
question.
is that there's no matchmaking, it's literally just Forge and custom browser, right? So you'd have to pull up the custom maps, custom modes, and then get everyone to join a custom game.
Yep.
Which is what they do anyway.
Already.
Why didn't we use that before?
It's a great question.
Plug your controller in.
Well, remember the what the fuck was it called? The Halo 5, was it the Halo 5 server app or something like that? Remember
Sounds
that fucking
familiar.
app on the Windows 10 store?
Yeah.
And that was like supposed to make it so you have your own server or whatever. And you don't have to worry about shit. Did they ever use that?
It never seemed to take off.
I'm so confused. Halo 5 LAN app.
LAN
there
app,
you go.
there you go. Yep.
Jesus Christ. And then Dave says, maybe they just bite the bullet and give us a long Infinite beta with tournaments in that?
No.
That was such a broken thing, that app is what he's talking about. Hold on to that idea, Dave, because we'll talk about that and some other Infinite items in next week's topic, because we already have it picked up. Okay, because the event is going to be taking place. So hold on to that idea. Bring it back next week. Last topic. What's up, Night Fox? Welcome back. It worked in Valorant beta tourneys. Hold on to that idea. We'll talk about it later. Okay, Will, you retweeted this. I included it.
Okay.
Halo Infinite and the future of the franchise. In the future of Xbox.
Yeah.
Yes. So Paris put out this tweet, Vicious. Those may know him as well. Gonna keep saying this until I'm proven wrong, but Halo Infinite is the most important game in the 20-year history of Xbox, and here's why. And he includes a video that outlines why he believes this. Okay? Ryan McCaffrey of IGN replied with, Halo 1 was and always will be the most important game in Xbox history because without it being what it was, Xbox probably doesn't even exist today. But I do think Infinite is Halo's last chance to prove it can get back to being a masterpiece, 10 out of 10 level killer app. And then Paris replied with, no argument that we aren't talking about Xbox in 2020 with Halo 1. My point is more about how much of Xbox future rides on Infinite's success. All the good that has been built up over the past few years would vanish, in my opinion, and to be back to square one and prove it mode. So, Will, you retweeted this.
Yeah.
Okay. So here's my question to you and to chat, everybody at home. This might be a heavy question, but do we think Infinite will bring the franchise and Xbox back on top? Like I said, it might be a heavy question.
It depends on the game, right? The game's got to work. It's got to function. It's got to do well. It's got to work on all platforms because it'll be a PC release as well.
It will be.
Story's got to be good. Here's where I think it can go wrong, right? Like we've seen with previous Halos.
Yep.
If you don't read in between the lines or in between the game, so to speak, the lore and whatnot, and you're thrown into the game, you're like, what the fuck? Why am I fighting these people? That's my worry.
A la Halo 5?
Why am I doing what I'm doing? If it doesn't make sense in game, because I have a couple Halo books, but I haven't read them. Like I don't know what it is. I'm excited for Halo lore, but for me, I'd rather play it and experience than just read the book. And I think that's where it's lacking, is that they throw you into these games with no prior information on what's going on, the whole story.
Dave, the last game that spent this long in development and probably longer was Final Fantasy 15. It wasn't Duke Nukem Forever. That came before that. And while people do love to shit on Final Fantasy 15, a lot of people enjoyed that game. Just saying. But I get where you're coming from. Honestly, I do. Oh, Halo Infinite. Halo Infinite. You know what I can't wait for? I can't wait to talk about what we're going to talk about next week. About what we're going to see at this July event. I really can't wait to talk about it.
Okay.
But I will say that 15 didn't get that long in development because it was part of the full 13 package. Dave, come on. Yes, I remember it was supposed to be versus 13. 13 was 3 games long, Dave. Come on. 15 was in development for so fucking long. It got delayed multiple times. I honest to God believe that Final Fantasy 15 had a much longer development cycle than hold on. Now I'm going to look this up. Jesus fucking Christ. Okay. Okay. So, Final Fantasy 15 was overall in development for 10 years, approximately. And Duke Nukem Forever, with all of its development hell and multiple people jumping in, 15 years. $13.3 was solid, by the way. Oh, no. Okay, we're not talking about Final Fantasy right now. That is not the point. We're talking about Halo Infinite and what we think it'll do. I don't doubt 13.3 was a good game. I don't doubt it. A lot of people enjoyed it. I know a lot of criticisms about the first one, the first 13. But again, we're not talking about Final Fantasy, goddammit. Okay, I'm sorry. Sorry. Will it bring the franchise and Xbox back on top? Yes, if it's good.
I want to dig into that if it's good.
Does it matter if it's good? Will it, if it's amazing, would it still, would it make that big of an impact? If it's amazing?
Let's take a look. You said, everyone says, yes, it'll be great if the game's good, but if the game's good, means so many fucking different things to different people. If it's good if it has classic movement. It's good if it has sprinting abilities.
If it has sprint, the game's trash.
Right.
Will. We already realized
that's what I'm saying. So to appeal to the widest audience and bring it back on, that's right. That's what makes a game quote unquote good. That's what gets people to watch your esport. If it appeals to the widest audience, what does it have to have then? Are we getting a fucking grappling hook so you can zip bam boom around the map? Maybe. You know what it's what are you appealing to the zoomers or the boomers here?
Justin,
what are you gonna do?
Justin, to answer your question, every Halo release has been a financial success. So yes, Halo 5 and Halo 4 were financial successes. Dave says, if the story sucks but has the tone to but has tons to do, nobody will care. If the multiplayer is bad but has structure to make it better, nobody will care.
Sure.
Yeah.
You can kind of relate the story to Destiny 2.
And Destiny.
And yeah,
you want to read books?
Yeah.
You want to read Grimoire?
I want to read Grimoire. I think Destiny at first had the opposite problem. The story was good, but there wasn't enough to do, right? Or the things they were making you do were so repetitive.
I think the gameplay loop in Destiny was phenomenal. They took what worked in a Halo sense and they made it so much broader. And I'll say to the day I die, the shooting in Destiny and Destiny 2 as well is some of the best shooting in any video game.
Sure.
Period. It just feels amazing in that game. So Dave says there was nothing to do. Raids fucking saved that game. I was one of those people that just kept playing the same shit over and over again. I don't.
Yeah.
Looking back, I don't know why the fuck I did that. Always wanted new shit.
But my issue with my current issue right now is I'm sitting at like light level 1025, right? And the only way to do that is certain events every week. It's the same events every week. Give me something to do. Like, I get it. You don't want people. It's tough because they have to find that balance where they don't want someone to freaking just grind the game for 48 hours and get everything done.
Right.
They want to keep people coming back. But then there's people like me who I don't want to play Crucible for 3 hours every week or, do Gambit. And
you also may just not have that time.
Yeah.
To dedicate to it. The other thing is that, so when we came back to playing Destiny 2, right, recently with season 11 or whatever, the thing that hooked me was that all that stuff that had come out in previous seasons and in Shadowkeep and whatnot, I never played. So the Nightmare Hunts, I'd never played them before. Never done a single one.
Me either.
They're really short missions that end in a revamped boss fight from like a previous strike or game.
Gotcha.
Right?
Yeah.
So, but the cool thing, since I'd never played them before, yes, they're very basic in its structure, but when I was playing through them, I'm like, oh, it's actually kind of cool. Never done this before. And then there's a weekly challenge to defeat 30 nightmares in one area of the moon. But the cool part is that, sure, you can go to like each little area and kill a nightmare and just keep circling around, right? Kind of dumb. There's a public event that starts. And the more nightmares you kill, if you kill them within a certain time frame, they spawn at the next portal. All of this, and it's a long one. All of this culminates in a giant fucking boss battle in the middle of the area. And there are triumphs tied to it. So like if you kill within a certain amount of time and whatnot, that was fucking cool. When I read the description, defeat 30 nightmares on this section of the moon, I'm like, that sounds like a fucking slog.
Yep.
And then I'm like, you know what? I'm going to bite the bullet. Fuck, I'm just going to do it once. I get there. There's like 4 or 5 other people there. And we killed a few. And it's like, go to this next section. And then the public event starts. And you're like, holy shit, this was really, really cool. Because I never played it before.
Yeah.
Now if I go back, it's like, yeah, it was cool, but do I want to sit through that again?
Right. But that's the thing, though, is they have these really cool events. And they are fun a few times, but then once you start getting into like, oh, I'm here for my 10th week to do this stuff again that I've been doing the last few weeks. That's where Destiny's getting me right now.
I can agree with that. Justin says it would be good if it had a BR mode, and this was in the it would be good if it had a BR mode like meme structure. Okay. Night Fox says BR saved COD this year. LOL.
True.
And then Justin says, true. I've played Warzone a lot. And then Dave says, I might be in the minority here, but every game should have a BR. Will, should Halo Infinite have a Battle Royale mode? For the 5th week that we've ever talked about this, we've talked about this so goddamn often.
It's come up a lot.
You know what? Let's flip it. If Halo Infinite does not have a Battle Royale, does it not survive?
Do games need a BR to survive?
Fucking I'm waiting for the next Assassin's Creed to have a Battle Royale, or else that game's going to fucking tank. If Halo
has a BR, we're going to get that vocal part of the community that's like,
what does this take away from the main game?
Yep. I honestly,
Dave says, look at Hyperscape's design for a BR. That could be perfect in the Halo design. Yeah. Jump pads, jetpacks, ultimate abilities where you slam in the ground. breaking windows open with a bar looking thing.
Yeah.
That's a great design for a Halo Battle Royale.
I'm
giving you shit, Dave. I'm totally giving you shit. I understand where you're coming from. I understand.
I think this is, if they're going to have a BR mode, this is what they need to do.
Go for it.
Doesn't come out on release.
So are we saying, I think I know where you're going. I'm just going to say, are we saying like a free-to-play standalone release later on?
Kind of like what COD did
with Warzone.
Yeah.
And then it evolves over time?
Yeah.
I could totally be down for that.
Because then when the game released and it doesn't have it, people are like, okay, we got our normal Halo. And then like, oh, by the way, we're adding this in. Just like they've freaking added other playlists and whatever. Bring it in later.
I think that looking at it now, because I'm like coming from a person who's not a huge fan of Battle Royales, I don't think that a game... So Nightfox says, sadly, most FPS games kind of need it. I think that Halo having the name that it does, I don't think it needs it. I will say that, and I don't think it needs one to survive. I do think having a Halo BR would be really cool, though, like you said, as a standalone release. Because thinking about it, you could go a couple different scenarios with the map. You could have a map that encapsulates a whole bunch of different Halo maps, like as one thing.
Kind of like COD did.
Right, like the COD method. Or maybe you could do something completely new. Nothing's ever been seen before. Maybe you could take campaign mission aspects from campaign maps, and it doesn't have to just be Infinite. It could be all Halos. Like your favorite parts about campaign missions in those maps, that could be there. I would love to see like a Silent Cartographer, where that's the one where you're storming the beach and whatnot.
Sure. In
Halo 1. I think or the Covenant in Halo 3, I think something like that would be really, really fucking cool. And what's up, Silos? It's good to see you, man.
Hey.
We do miss you, as Dave said. But no, I think looking at it now, I think a Halo Battle Royale could be really, really fucking cool. And I know people have talked about the ODST method, right, and whatnot, but even if it wasn't ODSTs, like just a Halo BR in general, I think could be really, really fucking cool.
Another thing I think they'd have to do, so a lot of BRs have vehicles.
Yes.
They would have to take the shooting element out of the vehicles.
Sure, so just have transport. There's a transport Warthog that already exists.
Yep.
You could just have the traditional Mongoose.
Like what about like Banshees though, being able to fly, or
yeah, you would want to have Covenant vehicles, that's for sure. And you would have to take the weapons off.
The Ghosts.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's you maybe just name everything transport. Take the weapons off. But yeah.
Dave says, wait, includes alerts? Where was my shout out? I fucking gave it to you later, didn't I? Didn't you buy shit a while ago?
Yeah.
Yeah, what are you talking about? You have to be good at Halo to get a shout out? Whoops, did I just say that out loud? Oh no. Don't need Covey vehicles if it's all Spartans in BR. But does it have to be all Spartans in BR? Does it have to be?
Bring dinos back?
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, okay, if the hitboxes are all the same, right? That's the big contention.
Right.
If the hitboxes are all the same, why not have, like in your battle pass that you have, why not have different skins to unlock like you have different characters to unlock that you can purchase in Warzone?
Well, just don't have a battle pass just for the BR though. Have a battle pass for like the whole game, and then as you unlock your armors, you can equip that to your Warzone character, just like you can, or Warzone. I said Warzone, just like you can in Warzone. You can have your different skins.
I'm afraid of the battle pass throughout the whole game idea, though. I'm worried about that.
But think about it. If the speculation of like more open world type thing,
sure,
battle pass could work.
Oh no, I don't doubt it couldn't. Like, I bet it would work.
You just don't want it.
I don't want the conversation to be, I paid $60 for this game. You promised reach level could be 70. You promised reach levels of customization earning through gameplay, and now you have a battle pass. That's where I don't want the conversation to turn, because
but
go ahead.
I know, but the phrasing they use, earning customization through gameplay, if all the battle passes that are out have a free earning system.
Right, but
and then the purchased earning system as well.
I just fucking hate the idea. Oh, I really just don't want. I'm just scared. I'm just scared.
Are you worried if it does have a battle pass or a BR mode, we're going to get the backlash of, here's Halo chasing trends again?
No, I'm fine if they come out. Okay, this is all these ifs. If Halo Infinite releases with a BR at one point in time,
yeah.
If that battle royale is free to play, then I am 100% fine with it coming out with the battle pass. Freed and paid. Don't care. Great, I'll buy it. Because it's Halo, I'll buy it. Come on. I'm the biggest idiot of all time. I'll buy it. Right? Oh, fucking look at the studio. I'll buy it. Also, Halo 3 mousepad, you can buy it on gear.xbox.com. Check it out. Not sponsored, just I fucking got the mousepad. But no, if it's all free, right? Then I'm fine with it having a battle pass. I just don't want a paid tier of battle pass to release in a paid for game. I just don't. I would be fine so they're bringing challenges back to MCC fully, right? With Halo 3's release this week. I'd be fine if they had things tied to challenges. So as long as everything's earnable in game, and then you have the Warzone thing separate, or like does Infinite have Warzone? That's the real question.
So I guess another thing, people weren't happy with rec packs, right?
But look at how much money I spent on them. Go ahead.
But that is another case of you can earn rec points in game and spend them on rec packs, but you could also purchase them with money.
I'm just going to say this outright. I hope Warzone's gone. Or if it's not gone, it is heavily fixed.
Sure.
I also hope rec packs are gone. I'm just going to say it. I hope rec packs are gone.
Yeah. Now that I'm thinking, like, the issue with rec packs was that it was randomized. You couldn't know what you're going for to unlock.
Correct. I would really love if they do a microtransaction something in the game. All I'd want, and this is it. Fuck it. Yeah. All I'd want are competitive team skins. That's it.
Yeah.
That's all I'd want. I would hope and know that it would support the team, the organization, right? That's what I want. That's the only thing I'd want. If they were to do something like that, take that. Dave says $60 isn't enough for games. Developers need that money, yo. I agree. We had talked about it last week. If you have not listened to last week's episode, please do. We talk about the $60 versus $70 potential increase in game prices for new consoles. So check that out. And then Dave says, what if the battle pass came out shortly after, like how D2 does it? $60 gets you the first battle pass, the second pass you pay for. But that, okay, that's tough because Destiny 2's base game is free to play right now.
Mm-hmm.
The reason why they're doing this battle pass structure is because they're independent and they're releasing seasonal content along with major expansions, 1 or 2 a year. That is the structure of that video game, right? Destiny 2 when it released was a $60 game. I'm not saying that wasn't. But right now, Destiny 2, the base game, if you wanted to play with friends and play Crucible and Strikes and whatnot, is free to play. So, to me, no, I don't want Infinite to come out with a Battle Pass type system in its game shortly after its release like Destiny 2 does it currently. No, I do not want that. And that is my reasoning. Silo says, I feel Warzone has to be in there. If there's going to be like 700 weapons, you need to give kids some way to play with their guns. And that's fine. If it's there, I want it heavily tweaked. My initial impression was the more damage that you did to the boss, that dictates how many points you get.
Yeah, not the last shot.
Fucking shot. I hate that mechanic. So if they were able to make it, and I'm not saying that, oh, my team did 51% damage, your team did 49% damage, we get all the points because we just shot it more times. That's not what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. If there was a mechanic in place to where, and I think you know where I'm going, Will. If there's a mechanic in place where if I did 51%, if my team did 51% damage and your team did 49%, my team gets 51% of the points towards that kill. Your team gets 49%. That's what I want. The more you shoot that target, the more your points start going up. And you see it in real time. You're not waiting for the kill to happen.
Yeah.
That's what I want. Are you there when that boss spawns? Are you setting up properly? Do you have the proper things in place to take that thing down or do more damage to it? That's what I want for Warzone. So I'm fine if they keep it. There needs to be a change in place. That one-shot kill shit is terrible. Absolutely terrible. Dave says, say 4 months after release, but you have to pay for expansions. Dave says, yeah, this isn't League. We aren't fighting over Baron 343. Valid point. It's just that's just my one problem. I just can't do that. I hate that one shot gets the kill shit.
What if they switched it to be more like Gambit, where each person had their own boss and whoever took it down faster?
Sure. I'd be fine with that. Sure. Because that's honestly what I thought Warzone was going to more likely be. When it was originally conceived, I thought that Warzone was going to be a PvE type experience like a Gambit now. That's what I really thought it was going to be. And then when you play it, it feels like that at first until you fight that first boss.
Mm-hmm.
And the problem I have with Warzone today is that those point swings are huge.
Yeah.
If they were smaller, they do have smaller bosses. But when you fight those elites, like not the Covenant elite, but like when you fight the elite variant of a boss, the yellow bar, like the yellow named, their point differentials are huge.
Yeah.
And that can swing a game completely. And when you're dedicating, and we only need one shot to kill it, when it gets down to that point,
right,
you get all the points, that's terrible.
I don't know if I played Warzone where everyone's working together, right? Like not the two different teams.
Yeah.
But there's been a time where like I'm working on an enemy and like I shoot, say I have rockets. I shoot my 4 rockets and I'm trying to like finish off the enemy with nades and a BR and someone comes through and just destroys it like pistol shot even. They get all the points. They level up their Rex or whatever. It's like, well, shit, you know?
Yeah, what the fuck am I going to do now?
Yeah, yep.
Silo says, I don't think Warzone is supposed to be fair, though. It's supposed to be exciting, and that last hit being the one that matters is exciting from a casual perspective. Anybody can get that big point boost. Right, but like if everybody... I can understand that. It's just... When you... I think it'd be more exciting if everyone was working towards that common goal. And everybody could feel like they're doing their part as long as they're just shooting at it. You don't have to be that person to get that last shot. Now, if you are that person getting that last shot, yeah, you feel fucking amazing. But if everyone is doing their part, everybody is getting points, you're doing the betterment for the team. And I don't know. It's just my opinion. Sal says, I agree with you. I don't think the general Warzone audience agrees with us, though. I can understand that.
Sure. We've gone way off topic from what our original topic is.
Right. Sorry. Okay.
But we just went on a whole tangent there. That was great.
I'm going to put a blanket statement in this. Will Infinite bring the franchise and Xbox back on top? If it's good, the franchise, yes. Xbox, no. The price point of the console will determine whether or not Xbox gets back on top.
Which reports have been that Sony's coming in super cheap. So nervousness is happening.
Xbox has also come out and said,
we're willing to match.
We feel confident. I think their statement was, we feel confident in where we're going to be in the market.
Yeah.
That sounds like, don't worry, we're not fucking up like last time.
Yeah.
So I'm anxious to see what this is going to be about. Okay. Shall we move on?
Sure.
It's time for some regular Halo news. The Xbox Game Showcase has a date, ladies and gentlemen, July 23rd at 9 a.m. Pacific time. And also, you can join us, HCS Pro Talk, as we watch and react to the event live from the Pro Talk studio where we currently are. And we're also going to be giving away a copy of MCC on either a PC or Xbox, winner's choice. So we'll have a giveaway in the stream. So make sure you're in chat, watching with us, reacting with us. And if you win, you'll get your choice. You can have it on Xbox or PC. And that is that. So we're really excited. Watch party, baby. That's right, Jordan.
So are we going to do... So I wanted to watch parties, right?
Yeah, watch parties.
Sometimes I think we should do it where we don't have the... Should we have the video on our own stream? Because I've seen it where other people will do it where just like we'll be like this and then watching the event. And that way people can react, watch the event at the same time.
Well, I thought we were going to have it so, like, I'll make us smaller and in a corner, and then we'd have the stream up.
That's fine.
Is that okay?
That works, yeah.
Okay.
Works better for YouTube, to be honest.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
And then I'm also wondering, because I don't want to get in the way of the presentation either, you know, because if people are tuning in, I want them to be able to watch it and not have me screaming.
Sure.
So I'm going to ask, are we okay with like muting us during the Halo Infinite showing? Or I'll just try to stay quiet?
We'll figure it out.
Okay, because obviously I'm going to react, but like I want, if people are going to tune in and they want to watch the event, I don't want to have myself getting in the way of them watching that event. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but that... Okay.
We'll discuss logistics later.
Perfect. But either way, join us. It'll be a fun time. Really excited for it. And I'll just say now, and I'll say it at the end of the show, our topic for next week's show is predictions for the event. Mainly what we're going to see for Halo Infinite. Are we going to see multiplayer?
No.
The answer is no. But that's besides the point. I am so excited to talk about it and ruin people's fucking dreams. I'm so excited. But yeah, isn't the reaction of the host part of the fun? It is. It is. Absolutely. I'm conflicted because I watch reaction. So like Easy Allies, right? Easy Allies is they used to be some people from game trailers, and they have their own gaming journalism platform. Okay. They're on Patreon as well, so on and so forth. I love watching Easy Allies reaction videos to press conferences. I think they're phenomenal. But one of my grievances with that is that they're talking over it as it happens, and I'm trying to listen to what the presentation is.
So,
because it's my first time watching it as well. I'm not going to spend 4 hours watching the presentation and then watching the reaction.
That's you, though. I would say if someone wanted to watch the presentation without a reaction, they'd do that. But
we're doing it live,
right? So if they didn't want to watch it live, they'd just go turn into the stream. If they're going to be here, they're going to want to be here for what we're doing.
Good point. So fuck it, you're going to get Screamy Josh.
Yeah. Exactly.
All right,
yes, Dave said overthinking it, and I completely agree.
Okay. Then I'm going to start screaming.
Whole bunch of woos.
Oh, all the woos. Jordan says, I'd rather see the reaction. Okay, sounds good. Sounds good. Okay, I'm going to fucking give it all then. And then Dave says, yo, can we actually create a Halo Infinite bingo card?
Ooh. Free space. Sprint shown. Grappling hook. Could be like one of the freaking corners, so that's super tough.
Multiplayer not shown?
Multiplayer shown.
Sick.
Open world, linear story.
Flighting announced?
No beta.
I like it.
Because we talked about that in the Discord a little bit, how betas recently can actually hurt the selling point of a game. So
I like it.
Yeah, Dave, let's do it.
We will do it.
I'll create it. Give me the ideas.
We just gave you them.
There was a bunch right there.
Do you think it's screams of joy or screams of disappointment? Kappa aside, it'll be screams of joy no matter what.
Yeah.
That's what it's going to be. I am the biggest hypocrite when it comes to Halo. So, like, I'll be like, oh, if it has this, it's going to be shit. It turns out it has it. Oh, my God. Yeah.
See, I will be excited in the moment.
But then looking back
at it and because that's just like Star Wars. I was super excited with the new trilogy,
which we're gonna do that next week during the episode. We'll critique it. So
yeah.
But yes, I'm super fucking excited. I need 24 ideas.
That was a couple. Okay.
Post it in Discord, Dave. Dave, do like an @everyone in the Discord and say like, hey, we're going to be doing an infinite bingo card for the event in next week. Well, in 2 weeks. So let us know your ideas for what you want on that bingo card.
Yeah.
Get some ideas for that.
Here we go.
Sweet.
The thing is, Dave, is like you're going to have to create different versions of it. So whoever's playing, like not everyone gets bingo, right?
True statement. Ooh.
Sprint, Warzone, grappling hook. Yeah. I like this.
That's what we should. Okay.
Gears are turning in Josh's head right now. We have less than 20 minutes to finish this out.
We do. Okay.
So let's get rolling.
Moving on. News.
We're
on to the regular news. So we already said the Xbox Game Showcase has a date. You can join us for the show. Yep. It's gonna be fun.
Maybe we'll tie the bingo into the winner of the giveaway.
I was thinking about that. That's what I was contemplating.
Yep.
But if there's more than one winner.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I see what you're saying.
Halo 3 MCC PC has a release date.
Woo!
We were right.
Yep.
Tuesday, July 14th, 10 a.m. Pacific time.
We talked about it earlier in the show.
Not p.m.
Oh, a.m.
It releases in the morning. Glad to see they're fucking doing that. MCC development and flighting updates by Postums. I'm not going to read through it all. Instead, this is the changes in the update impact. There are a handful of things that are going to be happening with the launch of Halo 3 that are required in order to update the games. Below are some informational pieces of note. Ranks are going to be reset.
Womp womp.
Halo 3's theater clips will become corrupt.
Womp womp.
Challenges will be offline for a period of time leading up to launch will be upgrade.
Okay.
Halo 3 Microsoft Store 2v2 is being retired.
Womp.
Any existing mid-mission save from Halo 1, Halo 2, Reach, and Halo 3 will revert back to the start of the mission, campaign, and playlists included.
Why are you fucking up my shit?
Maybe you should finish your shit. Then it won't be fucked up. And that's it for the regular motherfucking news. Con of the Games Watch! Epic Games receives an investment. This is by Slasher. Epic Games has received a $250 million investment from Sony that gives the company a minority stake.
Great.
We'll aim for a broader collaboration between both companies and will not impact releasing games on other platforms. Fortnite will never die.
Damn it.
Ubisoft is cleaning house. This is by Jason Schreier, and this is a big fucking deal. Whoa. More woes.
Whoa.
Ubisoft just announced that
it was actually in the article. I didn't realize that. I thought that was you.
No. It's either Sergey or Serge Haskot, the most powerful creative force at their company, and the man at the center of multiple recent allegations involving abuse and abating abusers, is resigning. Top Ubisoft executives Yannis Milat, the head of Canadian Studios, and Cécile Cornet, head of HR, are also gone. Ubisoft is cleaning house. This is a huge deal for Ubisoft. Sergey Haskot was the man in charge of all of their games. With one word, he could greenlight or cancel a project. Many Ubisoft employees believed he was too powerful and close to the CEO to ever be ousted, no matter how many allegations emerged. Anyway, I've been spending the past few weeks talking to dozens of current and former Ubisoft employees about all of this for a story that'll be up in the near future. Most of them thought Haskot was untouchable. This is a stunner. In an internal message to employees tonight, Yves Guillemot said he will, quote, personally oversee a complete overhaul, end quote, of Ubisoft's creative editorial team, and that his, quote, goal is to create an inclusive and open culture that embraces more diverse and multidisciplinary expertise, end quote. Speaking of Ubisoft, the Ubisoft Forward Digital event is happening today at 12 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time, in other words, in 13 minutes from now. Speaking of Ubisoft, they also released a statement. Ubisoft Forward comes during a time of big internal change. Because all the content has been pre-recorded, we wanted to recognize that the issues we're currently dealing with will not be addressed directly in the show. We still have significant work to do and are committed to this process. We will provide more updates soon. That's it for COD and Other Games Watch.
All right, I played PUBG a little bit, just a few matches.
Nice.
Didn't get any wins, but just, had some fun in there. I got into Grand Theft Auto 5 RP servers.
You did.
With Heavy Rainfall. He's in the same server, and also Joey. Nice. I don't think they have yet to meet. And I've hung out with both of them, but I think they have yet to meet. Joey's character, so I told you I was curious at what he's gonna do. So he picked doing like a heavy Minnesotan accent the whole time.
Oh God.
So the whole time he's like, "Oh yeah, don't you know? Like, yeah, I was looking to go to the store and
give me some of that tater tot hot dish."
So yep, it's great. I have 2 cars right now. I purchased through working for my own money, like you can get a job where you're like delivering pizzas, or Dave got a job as a truck driver, hauling semis around and whatnot. You actually do have to get a driver's license in this server, which is pretty nuts. You have to go take a test and then actually a driving test. What are you oofing, Jordan? I'm curious. What else? I met Dave, don't listen to, or your character, the accent, yeah. Got a ticket for, Dave, we were rolling around. I think it was our first day in the server. We couldn't get anywhere, so we stole a car and we were flying around just trying to get place to place, and Dave got pulled over. So speeding tickets are only $130, which realistically, you need a CDL you got a ticket for the CDL. Damn. Anyway. But yeah, we were driving around and we got pulled over by the cops, and Dave was like, "I'm gonna be honest, this is stolen. I don't have a license." And he was like, "All right." I think they knew it was our first day, so they cut us a little slack. But
he said that's 2 tickets so far.
Yep. But yeah, the server's really fun. I met a guy. So Dave, you're not gonna know this in game. So unless we talk about it or you meet the guy in game, that's how it's supposed to work, right? There'd be meta. It's called metagaming if he hears outside information, but of the server. So I met a guy named Marcus, and he is a hitman in the city, and he has employed me to go collect meat, which you can actually go hunt. So you can go deer hunting.
Okay.
And you're supposed to get 100 pieces of meat, and he'll give me $125K for it, for an exchange. So, yeah, I'm trying to deer hunt, but it's taking for fucking ever up there because you have to like run around to all these different spots. It shows you where the deer are, but it's like up in the mountains. So you have to like go on all these freaking trails. If you don't have a good car, it takes some time. But yeah, GTA RP is getting fun. I just need to meet more people in the city. I feel like once I get some money in my pocket, meet some people, and it becomes less of the grind for money and more of just like the hangout and doing stupid shit, it's going to be a lot more fun.
Sweet.
And then I played some H5, which I'm sure you'll talk about. We played on Friday and Saturday.
Yes, we did.
Trying to get back on the sticks.
Yeah, back on the sticks.
All right, Josh. Roll through it. What'd you have?
Final Fantasy 14, I have one more patch worth of content before the first expansion. Getting through it. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, I continue the story mode, the spirit mode. Halo Wars 2. What? I played a campaign mission, and I don't know if anybody else has this problem, but I think the PC port is very poorly optimized.
Huh.
Like, I was having hitching all over the place. Crazy.
Interesting.
Halo MCC, I played some multiplayer on PC, and then Halo 5, played with Will and Scud, and we had some great games. We had some great games. It was a fun time.
Very nice. Dave told me to tell you guys about when I got kidnapped by the idiots. So these guys, they tried to kidnap Dave first, right?
Okay.
Because so in GTA RP, you need a hostage to rob a bank or rob the yacht or something. Like it's part of the role play. Like it's the only way you're going to be able to get out without the police just storming in and killing you. So the first they kidnap Dave and he's talking to me over the radio because we have radio. Like, yeah. And he's like, dude, I get in the server and he's like, these guys kidnapped me. And then they fucking crash the car on the way to rob the bank. So then Dave has to go to the hospital because they can't use him as a hostage. So Dave, I go to the hospital, or Dave says he's getting out of the hospital and he's going back to his trucking job. I know we're running out of time here, but
it's okay.
I then pull up to the trucking job knowing Dave's on his way and waiting, and the same fucking idiots pull up and kidnap me to try to go do the job.
Get fucked.
So they got me, and you have to roll, like, it's part of the rules of the server that you have to role play like you're in fear for your life when they pull a gun on you and all this. And it's stupid to me. Like if you have your gun out and someone rolls up and pulls a gun on you, the rule of the server is you have to put your gun away and be in fear for your life. Like you can't shoot back. I'm like, anyway, so they kidnap me and we go up to this bank. We're on their way to this bank and they like, the guys are like, oh shit, we need to change. So they're in their normal clothes, no masks on, kidnap me. I can tell who they are. Like, and then these idiots then go change into like their different outfits. And they don't even change their outfits. They just change the color of their outfits. So like, it was just like the worst criminals ever. They get up to the bank. I have to wait inside while they're doing the rob thing. Dave, I'm talking like to Dave. So we have the radio, right? And
yeah.
Dave, we probably shouldn't have been doing this, but Dave was like, tap twice on the radio, because I can't talk into the radio. He's like, tap twice on the radio if they're kidnapping you. So I tap the button twice because it makes the doo-doo-doo-doo. So Dave flies up to where they were taking him because he figures it's the same people, but the cops are there. And Dave runs, they set out a spike strip for the car. So Dave ran over the spike strip. He's in the gas station across the street fixing his car. And the criminals are like, yeah, we want free passage and no helicopter to chase us, because they're negotiating with the cops for the hostage, right? So the fucking criminals leave and they just hit the spike strip instantly. I'm like, you guys are so dumb. It just like turned into the worst situation ever. But
morons. For
me, like it kind of sucked because I only had like an hour or two to be in the server and play, and the whole situation took like a half hour.
Okay,
it's like, damn it, I'm not making money. I'm not making progress. I just have to be a fucking hostage. But yeah, that was great. That was great, Dave.
Awesome. Well, it's time for some shout outs. Happy birthday to Dan Gaskin, Soul Snipe, and Kobe, aka Swifty FPS. Belated birthdays, that is.
Sure.
Shout out to everyone who was following sub during the live show. So last week we had Big Dog 2324 and Silly Mikey. Thank you guys for the follows. Greatly appreciated. Community creations. Halo memes every day. Reddit.com. Check it out. Clips of the week number 62 by High Tech Redneck. Beth thought she wasn't going to be able to get a video. She thinks she's able to. Stay tuned tomorrow for that. Tashi reaches out. This is by Tashi. If you're an editor for YouTube and social media, comment down below. We want to put together a list of editors so we can share with Halo content creators who are in need. Add any info and links you think are relevant as well. So go to that tweet, put that information in there if you know of anybody. Tesla Model 3 Master Chief Edition by Big Hungry 2X. It's really fucking cool.
Speaking of Halo model editions, there is a car in my roleplay server that has UNSC badging. It's a Ford Raptor. It's a Ford Raptor with UNSC badging.
I can dig it. Halo 3 loading screen on PC in 4K. This is by Zephorium.
Ooh.
So for those who don't know what this loading screen is, back in Halo 3 original, there was a loading screen that would happen not all the time, but sometimes, where it was the ring forming.
Oh, sure.
And it was really fucking cool. And so somebody remade that. And you can go check that out. It's on Reddit.
Dave, it's no, you can't buy it. It's a dono car. You have to literally buy it. You have to donate to the server real money so that they keep the server running to get that car, that Halo truck.
Well, there you go. I mean, he still might do it.
Maybe.
Then we have talking to Marty O'Donnell about Halo Infinite, Activision, the Halo 2 crunch, and much, much more. This is by Hidden Xperia. It's a 2-hour interview with Marty O'Donnell, previous composer of the Halo games.
Yep.
Yeah. So check that out. Then we have the big one.
Oh.
Frosty, the MVP Halo 5 tournament montage edited by Hastings. It's really fucking good.
That's the reason like I hopped on Halo 5 Friday night. I watched it at work and I'm like, oh God, I got to play.
It's really, really good. It's up there, probably top 5 montages for me. And I've watched a lot of montages. So Snipedown said, legend, although I kind of hate you at the same time. Frosty says, I've learned that's a good thing because that's how I felt about you rolling on the floor laughing, rolling on the floor laughing. Raffle emojis. And then Snipedown says, I saw a lot of the V1 Toxic Bradley in this video. Now I know and love the V2 Humble God Bradley. Proud of you, my dude. Reminds me a lot of me because, man, did I used to be a little shit, LOL.
So I think he's referring to the shooting bodies and whatnot because he did that a lot.
Yep.
But you look at his fucking skill, man, and what he was doing. Like,
it was really good.
He deserved to shoot those bodies.
Yep, both of them did.
It was always envy. I don't know if you noticed that.
Oh,
it was always envy that he
because of Snipedown.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just being a little shit, like you said.
Yep, being a little shit.
It's great.
That's it for the community creations. Will, that's it. That's all I got for the fucking show. Therefore, would you please plug it?
Find us on your favorite podcast services. Just search for HCS Pro Talk. We're on iTunes, Google Play, Podbean, Stitcher, Spotify, and others as well. Leave us a reel and let us know about the show. Find us on Discord during the community discussion. We are on Halo Waypoint, Xbox Club, Spartan Company. We're on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Esportspedia for the socials. You'll also have our own website and merch store. So go check those out. Probably the fastest I've ever done the plugs. Josh, close us out, man. What do we got on the next episode?
On the next episode, we are going to talk about the predictions of the upcoming Xbox event and Halo Infinite showing. And ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for episode 135 of HCS Pro Talk. I want to thank you very much for listening. Thank you very much for watching. If you're tuning in the live show, thank you very much for taking in. We'll be back next week to talk about some more Halo shit. But until then, ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned for the after show. It's going to be brief. We're going to talk about jokes and shit, and then we're getting the fuck out of here. But until then, ladies and gentlemen, bye-bye!
All right. We're moving to the after show.
After show.
I guess, do we really need to hurry up?
I mean, the Ubisoft event is literally in a minute. And then, bar than that, no.
Yeah. I mean, it's Ubisoft E3. We got to watch.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. Take it away, Will.
Again, Goalie Sniper sent these calendars. He likes to see us wallow in pain. Here are the jokes and puns for the weeks. I waited and stayed up all night to figure out where the sun goes. Then it dawned on me.
What superpower do you get when you become a parent?
I don't know.
Supervision.
Ah.
You got it.
Hackers brought down my online business, but I managed to keep the website address, and that's the main thing.
Dad, how do I look? With your eyes.
Yeah. I bought the world's worst thesaurus yesterday. Not only is it terrible, it's terrible.
Did you notice how terrible spelled both the same way?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it's the world's worst thesaurus. I sympathize with batteries. I'm never included in anything either. Fucking batteries.
I like that one.
I thought it was pretty clever too.
The artist thought his favorite paint had been stolen, but it was just a pigment of his imagination.
What's sticky and brown?
What?
A stick.
I tried to sue the airline for losing my luggage. I lost my case.
My grandfather has the heart of a lion and a lifetime ban at the zoo.
Oh, shit. The dad jokes are actually good.
I thought that was good too. I thought that was clever.
I can cut wood just by looking at it. It's true. I saw it with my own eyes.
Oh, fuck me. What's a monster's favorite drink?
Monster energy drink.
Demonade.
The battery one was amazing. Yes, I agree, Dave.
That's the quickest we've gotten through the jokes, I think, too.
Feels good, man.
Feels great, man. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll keep this open for just another couple minutes. If anybody has any comments, questions, concerns that they'd like to bring up before we close out the actual show, please leave them in the chat now. Like I said, we're just going to go for another minute or two. The Ubisoft press conference is on right now. You can tune into that. Jesus, cracking open another one.
I'm thirsty.
And then also the GT Halo versus Halo Columbia tournament is happening right now as well. So I believe that is going to be at twitch.tv/GT Halo. So tune into that if you're able to. Show the competitive Halo community some love over there. All that fun stuff. So much Halo shit is happening. It's an exciting time to be a Halo fan right now. That's what I'll say.
Justin, you have to get rid of your founder badge for our channel.
It's in the settings.
Yeah. I forget exactly how to get there. Mr. Heavy Rainfall was, I think, the first one to find it, so he might know. Jordan might know as well.
Miss you too, Silos. Miss you too.
Yeah, man. It's, if they would just fix Halo 1.
But they said they did. I know, right? Fucking no, they didn't. Oh, man.
All right. Should we call it?
Ubisoft, what are you looking forward to? Real quick.
No idea. Whatever they have. I didn't have any expectations going into this.
Chat, real quick, before we go. What are you interested in Ubisoft's event? What are you most excited for? What do you want? What do you want?
The Division 3?
Really?
I think 2 was a bit of a flop for them, wasn't it?
Kinda.
Just Dance 2021 being on Wii.
Fuck yeah, dude. That's the seller right there. Oh, he was joking. Okay. Don't even know what games they have. Rainbow Six, Hyperscape, Assassin's Creed.
Oh, we'll probably see Valhalla.
Oh yeah, that'll probably be the big at the end.
Yeah, Valhalla. That's what
Valhalla. Halo 3 map. Valhalla. Remake on Halo 4. I don't know what it's called.
Viking or something, or
I mean, hey.
No.
Assassin's Creed. Valhalla. Vikings.
I'm not in the show.
Oh, no. Jordan says, I don't even know what I would want from UB anymore. Dave says a new Rayman game. That'd be actually dope. The Rayman games are fucking awesome. Skylanders coming back would be cool. Meh. Fucking Splinter Cell game, goddammit. A new one would be cool. Cool. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for the live show. Thank you very much for hanging out. We'll be back next week. We're going to talk about some Halo waiver predictions. Get your predictions ready for the Xbox Games Showcase, which will have infinite gameplay as well of the campaign. Yeah. What?
It's another bingo thing. In engine or like actual gameplay?
Oh, it'll be real gameplay.
Maybe.
This isn't even a bingo thing. This is they even said they're showing gameplay of the camp. They're showing campaign gameplay. They've already said it.
Okay.
Yeah. I would laugh so fucking hard.
Okay,
just like in-engine footage.
What if it? Okay. I got ideas.
Yeah, get your predictions in place. Dave is gonna poll predictions in the Discord to create a bingo card, and just single. Should multiplayer be a card? Just single player? Put it on there. That's one. So I cannot wait to kill people's dreams next week. I cannot wait. That's all I'm going to say. Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for the live show. We'll be back next week. We're going to talk about some more Halo. Hope everyone has a phenomenal rest of their weekend. Go watch some competitive Halo. Go watch the Ubisoft event. Hang out, play video games. Be safe. We'll see you next week. But until then, bye-bye.